Okay, looks like everything is up and running. Let me get some music going. I'm just not realizing I don't have any music going yet. We'll go here. And because we're doing Sonic, let's look up a Sonic radio on. Yeah. Alright, there we go. How loud is that? Doesn't look too loud, but chat, let me know if it is too loud. Hey, Donut. How you doing, bud? It's fine? Cool. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's get up some Whisper reference. Whisper, Sonic, IDW. Perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. Got to that very quickly. Yes, Bowser. Being a menace down there for some reason. Doing good, how am I? I'm doing alright. I realized I had a lot of time today, and I was really woke, and I've been pretty awake today, so I figured, you know what? I was wanting to work on this anyways, so why not stream it? I did this sketch while I was at lunch a few weeks, not even a few weeks, probably like last week I did this sketch. And I was pretty happy with how it came out, so I thought, you know what? I might try rendering it. So here we are. I also want to try like really thin lines for me. But before that, I probably need to touch up the sketch a little bit. Just because this was done real roughly, just like 5 minutes, I think I threw this together. Which, compared to where I was a while ago, doing this in 5 minutes is pretty good. But I want to see if I can like push this pose a little bit. Like push her eyes up a little bit more. Maybe push her eyes up like here. Figuring out how her cloak and everything is going to work is going to be a little rough. Sonic characters are those type of characters that are like, if you don't get it right, everything looks so wrong. But luckily, everything about them is also like tubes. So, like, I don't know. Sonic characters are weird. They don't have necks. Oh, hi, Bowser. They don't have necks, so you're like, I don't know what I'm working with here as far as like the torso goes. So you just kind of have to like make everything up and hope it all works together, alright? Yeah, so you being bitey. Why are you being bitey, bud? What's wrong? There's probably nothing wrong. You just want attention. No, we're not attacking Dad's hand. Look at how big he's gotten, dude. Y'all remember when you first saw him? He was so small. Look at him. He's now like almost full size. I know, right? He's so big now. I was talking to one of my friends this weekend because I was over there. Howdy, what's up, Taylor? Big boy. What happened to him? Why isn't he small? Turns out cats grow. As shocking as it may be, cats grow. I do like that kind of angle there, so I wonder if I should push the chest down a little bit. That would give me a little bit more room to work with the scarf as well. Because her, like, her weird, like, not scarf jacket could be a pain to work with. Big boy for sure. No shot, really. Yeah, as it turns out, cats grow. The real thing here is gonna be working with these hands, because Sonic characters have like notoriously big hands. What pin was that? Oh, it's a monofill pin. Twitch Recaps has spent 97 hours watching your streams this year. Oh boy, I haven't watched Hilda season 3 yet. I haven't started it. That is like my plan. I'm gonna start slowly, like after this stream, like while I'm getting ready for work and like while I'm eating lunch, I'm gonna be watching some Hilda. I'm gonna start knocking it out throughout the week. I was gonna watch it with a friend of mine, but like I had some birthday plans this weekend and it just didn't work out. Which is also why I didn't end up streaming this weekend, was because I had birthday plans. And I had totally forgot about it when I said I was going to play more Pseudo Regalia this week. How's the B-Day? It was good. I ended up having a headache on my actual birthday. But, you know, for the most part, it was alright. Ended up getting any cool socks? No! This year I didn't get cool socks for my birthday. Last year, weirdly enough, I did. I don't know if that was you knowing about that somehow. Like, if I told you guys, I just forgot. But no, I didn't get any cool socks this year. Sonic characters are so weird. All people just like getting socks. I don't like getting socks. I just happen to get a lot of socks. Her nose comes up to more of a point because she is a wolf. And as I've said many times before, if you guys haven't read the Sonic IDW comics, I can't recommend them enough. Hey, Niji. My day's pretty good. How about yours, bud? Make sure I get... Oh, God bless. Make sure I get her face pattern right. Okay, I need to be a little bit lower. Watching the live stream? Yeah. One thing I do want to do is Whisper will often have her eyes open like just a little bit. And I kind of want to do that. Whisper's mask is cool and all, but I don't really want to draw Whisper's mask. I like characters having faces. Faces are really expressive, more expressive than mask. Hot take, faces, pretty cool. But she, like, never opens her eyes up very much. Like, if I go grab, where's a picture of Whisper with her eyes just, like, barely open? Give me a picture of Whisper from the comic with her eyes barely open, please. It's very often how she'll... Man, I want to reread Tangle and Whisper. Tangle and Whisper is so good. Yeah, here we go. This looks like fan art, but it is a good... Oh no, this is from one of the Sonic comic covers. Okay, cool. Copy. Paste. Here we go. But yeah, she like will usually have her eyes open just a little bit like that. Usually even less than that. She does not open her eyes up very much at all. So. Hey, Jace, what's up? Disagree, you hate faces? Well, you know. Let me see how they did it in this. A little bit of a disconnect, and then really sharp lower lash. Then her little eye bags. Whisper's just so tired. Understandable, she's been through a lot. Where I want to put her eyes here. Yeah, let's put her looking down just a little bit. There we go. And then I have to angle that eye a little bit. I think I threw it a little bit too wide. I have to push some of this around. Ooh, grab that. There we go. What I really need to do one is I just need to sit down and study Adam Bryce Thomas. Adam Bryce Thomas is my favorite Sonic artist, and he knocks it out of the park every time. I like how this artist actually sharpened up her cheeks here. Because normally Sonic characters have those rounded off cheeks, but for Whisper specifically, I think the sharper cheeks make sense. I probably actually want to make the eyes even squintier. How did I draw the mouth earlier? Really small. I don't hate that, but I'll probably end up changing it. Still gotta play Sonic Dream Team as well. I did play a little bit of Sonic Dream Team just to get the feel for it. It feels pretty good. I like it a lot. Oh, they draw it a little bit sharper in this as well. And here's one of the first things that I'm doing wrong. Is I got the body proportions and the head proportions so wrong. Because I'm trying to draw her like a normal person. Where realistically her head should be so much bigger. Yeah, because the second widest part should be the hips. I think I can fix it if I just do that. And it does bring the arm up and out a little bit more. So that helps push that a little bit. So that works out for me all right. Cool. We're just going to put her ears a little bit behind her head. Just because the way the angle is, her ears would be facing up. Ears will be behind like the crest of the head. Oh my god! It's Cody! And not me, the other one. What's up, dude? How's it going? You know, learning how to draw Sonic characters is a real kick in the ass. Everything looks so wrong if you don't get them almost perfectly right. That ear a little bit tighter. It's a little bit too loose. There we go. Make sure they're actually... Okay, good. Making sure they were actually unlevel and not like perfectly straight. How you been, dude? I know every now and again we shoot each other memes, but how you been? We haven't really had a talk in a minute. Been good, busy but good. Yeah. There's no plausible deniability for what you were going for. Too recognizable. Yeah, Sonic characters. That's like, I can't remember who said it, but somebody said something really similar about the Powerpuff Girls years ago, where it's like, because of their like ridiculous simplicity, because of how like really simplified they are, every little like wrong line is just so noticeable. And it's true. There's a lot of things that out there that are like that, like Pokemon. A lot of the times it's really easy to tell when somebody screws up drawing a Pokemon, because like it's just so recognizable how they're supposed to look. And like one wrong line really throws you off. I want to say it was like Hot Diggity Demon or someone like that. Work trip. That's fun. Or I guess it could be fun. I don't know. I've been on one work trip and it was just to Memphis, so it wasn't much. Which for me, Memphis is like a 2-hour drive-ish. If traffic's not bad, it's not usually a full 2 hours, but it can be. I'll probably have to move that hair around. Let's go ahead and push it out a little bit. There we go. Just because that hand looks like it might be in the way. There we go. That'll get it a bit out of the hand's way. I'll probably still have to push it around a little bit, but there we go. San Francisco. That's one of those places I really want to visit someday. San Fran. Really, I want to go near San Francisco where the redwoods are up there, because those just seem like they'd be so cool to see at least once, you know? I gotta get the angle of this box right, because her leg is turned up like that. So I gotta make sure that this foot is angled up as well a little bit. I've been to Muir Woods, 30 minutes outside of San Francisco, which is crazy. Hell yeah. Apache rhinoceros? It's a type of ceratopsian dinosaur that's so hard to draw their heads with their frills. That sounds so complicated. Dinosaurs are those creatures that, like, they're also, like, you can weirdly not get away with a lot of BS on them just because, like, everyone knows what a triceratops is supposed to look like. At least so far as, like, what science lied to us about them looking like. I did have her leg going out in that angle, but now I think her shoe needs to be angled up. But that looks so much more appealing. Can I just get away with flubbing it like this? Like, show her, like, really pushing that ankle out. Maybe I can if I use the folds to my advantage here. Those look terrible. Although I do think this needs to come further down. So if I do like that and that, maybe bring the boot down a little bit. Then bring the toe. Cody, what are you gonna do shoe studies? Don't talk to me about shoes. My father died because of shoes. That's not true. They have feathers. Don't let paleontologist Twitter kick your ass. Oh boy. Big Dino nerd. Look, I never was that big into dinosaurs. The biggest I was into dinosaurs was oh, what was that movie? The movie with the really sad backstory about Ducky. And everybody that says, "Oh, I'm gonna ruin your childhood." Yeah, you can't, alright? My childhood was ruined before I watched the movies. I was gonna say the brave little dinosaur, but that's the brave little toaster. God, what's that movie called? I just can't land on it right now. Is this like just gonna be completely hidden? Let's look at my... was kind of like super hidden in the original sketch, so it makes sense. Yeah, because the big old boot's gonna be in the way. Yeah, the other fish is gonna be coming down this way. Although this boot needs to be smaller because it's behind. Even though I drew it bigger than this one. There we go. I'm going to have to fix that for sure. Oh, give me a side shot of those boots. Them boots. I'm giving her boots a lot more healed than they actually have. They really only go out like a little bit up. It's saving. Triceratops probably wasn't feathered, but they could have still had quills. The skin was textured similar to crocodiles and rhinoceroses. Oh, interesting. Yo, what's up, Alme? The whole crew's showing up today. Is 3 p.m. the secret good stream time I didn't know about? Delete your art. Just get rid of all of it. Delete it. It's not looking good. Don't be precious with it. Delete it. Alright. So... hour after you get home, kind of perfect for you? Gotcha. What about this boot specifically is throwing me off? Is it perhaps the angle of the cuff here? Does help actually. Bring it down. Maybe if I... yeah, make the boot angle up like that as well. Yeah, there we go. That's making things make more sense. Cool. Gotta make that curve more subtle. And then make this curve a little sharper. Bring it up some. Oh, Bowser's in his litter box. I always wonder if you guys can hear like Bowser tilling away in his litter box. Because he's so loud to me. Which is just right outside my office, so like no big surprise. Well, one of his litter boxes. Fun fact, did you know if you have if you have a cat, you should have twice as many litter boxes? Like, not twice. One more litter box than you have cats, I think, is the rule. That everybody on cat YouTube was saying. And now this shoe is like as big as the other shoes, so let's make it a little bit smaller because it's technically a little bit behind. There we go. Now it's a little bit smaller than the other shoe. Alright, that's empty. Taylor, would you be willing to share your art of the Triceratops or whatever you're drawing? The weird dino? We have a Discord just for that kind of stuff. That and for me to make false promises about when I'm streaming. Hell yeah. Alright. Let me see if the chat bot is working in YouTube, because I think it was broken for a while there. Looks like it's still... Oh, no, there it is. It's using Stream Elements. I need to set up Nightbot in YouTube, but I think it had like a weird thing where it didn't want to. But feel free to join the Discord. Oh, that link still works. It's so old. I guess I'll find out if I get a notification that somebody joined the Discord. Joining now? There you go. Let's see, does this have a decent shot of her hands? Well, yeah, bubbies? Oh, you speaking? What you saying? Earlier today, you woke me up screaming about something. I mean, you weren't really screaming, but you were meowing in my face. Oh, yeah? You want to come be a menace over here? What? Does it not smell good over there? Did somebody put something over there that is supposed to be like, uh-oh, cats don't like this smell, so you would stop getting behind the computer because every time you do, you want to try and break stuff? Crazy that. Who could have done such a thing to my poor boy? It was me, Chad. I was the one. Don't tell him. He thinks I let him do what he wants. But I have to set the ground rules somewhere, you know? I feel like those hands are too small. Because again, Sonic characters have to have everything so ridiculous. Oh god, what's happening? What are those weird selections? Big hands, big heads. You know, there's actually a Sonic character who has normal sized hands. It's REM from the new, from Sonic Dream Team. Her hands are like normal sized. Because I doodled her the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I doodled her the other day. And it was like, wow, her hands are like relatively normal sized. Posted along with 2 finished dino drawings. Okay, let me pull it up. Oh boy, wow. Move. Wow. That's so complicated. Dinosaurs have so much structure and anatomy to them. We're using the caribou here for the leg anatomy. Using the emperor penguin for colors. I like that. Yeah, holy crap. Yeah, it's so much. Look at his big old head and his teeny tiny little legs. Man, that's really good work. I need to work on my rendering and painting. Yes, buddy. Yes, yes, boy. There he goes, off again, onto his own world. Use the caribou and penguin as colors because dinos lived in... Oh, okay, gotcha. Wasn't her thumb out? Actually, I could just use that thumb right there. Within that line goes dun and dun. Okay. Dun and dun. Let's use my monofill again. Dun and dun. Here we go. Imagine having gloves made to let your nails just hang out. So is dinosaurs and like animal anatomy your big thing, Taylor? Because if so, I've got somebody you should reach out to, or at the very least go follow her. My friend Risu Quinn, she loves animal anatomy and dinosaurs and like all that kind of stuff. It's her favorite thing to draw. I probably set the mouse with a hand a little bit, but because now that finger's like way too long. Let's take all these and bring them up a little bit. Do fan art, but dinos are a big thing I like doing. I also want to. Yeah, sure, go nuts. That's what it's there for. Dinosaur fans rise up. The Land Before Time! That's it. I finally got there. The Land Before Time. It only took 10 minutes after I brought the topic up. We did it, Reddit. I don't know why I always say that. I never use Reddit. I've always tried to like use Reddit, but I just never got the feel for it. You know? And I feel like if you didn't get the feel for Reddit, like Reddit just doesn't work for you. Littlefoot dirty like that. Get a good look at her jacket here. So many characters, especially, it seems like so many of the specifically female characters have like some kind of collar going on here to imply they actually have a neck. But then you look at their regular art and there's like no neck. Like Lanolin. Lanolin is a sheep character who was actually the character I was trying to draw when I first started learning how to draw Sonic characters. But Lanolin, her whole thing is like, she has this, her weapon that she uses, her Wispin as they're called in the Sonic comic, is this like giant bell. I think it's shaped something, I think it goes something like that, and there's a little bell knocker in here. But like even her, she has like this like big old neck piece that she has on, and like it's like, but where is your neck? But if she, like in her other art before she was a member of the Resistance, she didn't have a neck or anything on her neck. I don't think. Did Lanolin have a bell whenever she was pre-Resistance? Oh god, now I've got to find out. Hold on. Lanolin IDW Sonic. Images. I love Lanolin's design. She's so cool. This is Lanolin. I'll just copy it in here and paste it. This is Lanolin. Her design's also very good. She was the first character I was trying to draw whenever I was drawing Sonics. Or learning how to draw Sonic characters. I love her design. But yeah, she has that big collar and that giant bell. Can I find Adam's design work for Lanolin? She looks like, oh god. Oh no, Bowser. Chat, are we still alive? Okay. Bowser locked my computer for a second there. Are we back, boys? Yeah, we live. Okay. Bowser locked my computer. Absolute menace. Did we lose the... Oh, let me refresh the YouTube stream. Okay, looks like YouTube is still going as well. Alright. Absolute mess. Bowser, you menace. Alright, I'm generally pretty happy with the pose now. Let me flip it. Okay, that has revealed a few things. This arm is a bit too long. This arm could come in a little bit. And then that needs the angle a little bit more. And then I can bring this leg line in a little bit. There we go. Actually, looks like I need to do something like that. The Sonic characters tend to have like really long hips, it seems. And if I do that, I could probably bring this whole thing over like that a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright. So let's add another layer and let's try to get this like clothing and hood detail in a little bit. Most of it's going to be behind, but still. All right. There we go. And then we can put most of this behind here. Oh, no, 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 no. Not after last time. You go back down there, bubbies. exhausting. Bubbies, would you string? Go get your string. Yeah, play with your string, buddy. Half of being a cat parent's just figuring out how to distract them. Her gloves have an undercolor as well. Are those pockets on the... There are pockets. Okay. The pockets are right over top of the arm here, which makes sense. I am remembering that there is a fair tonight, and I have to take into account what time the fair is. This is going out, so actually you wouldn't see... Yeah, you wouldn't see that side. You wouldn't see the underside of that pocket. Made you watch an Avatar commercial? I didn't make you watch an Avatar commercial. That's Twitch. Take that up with Elon or whoever's in charge of Twitch now? I don't know. Got cat hair on my stylus somehow. Bowser. You want to explain to me why that happened? Blue people. Man, I still haven't watched that movie. They like shadow dropped a game out of nowhere. Have you guys heard about the game? Is the game any good? Because I know that like shadow dropped a game. You wouldn't see that elbow pad. That elbow pad's underneath there. Heard the game is bad? Okay, I haven't played it. And I haven't bothered looking into it because I just didn't care. So... I still haven't even watched the new movie. Because it just seemed like I don't need it. I don't need to watch a long-winded movie right now. I did watch the new Miyazaki movie this weekend, though. Boy, howdy, let me tell you, he made that movie specifically for him. Because it took, like, I did not understand a lot of it. But I bet if I watched it again, I'd get more of it. It's just, obviously it's a very personal film for him. And it's still good, do not get me wrong. It's still worth watching. But I feel like it's one of those things where, like, I'd have to watch it a couple times to really get it. I need to see Godzilla -1 really badly. I keep hearing so many good things about Godzilla -1. Are you gonna be a menace, Bowser? Bowser, are you gonna cause problems? Huh? You're trying to eat my stylus, which tells me you're gonna try and cause problems. Don't look at me like that. Ow! Don't bite my neck. Bowser, look. Bowser. Is Nimona any good? Nimona is so good. I've watched Nimona so many times. Please, if you haven't watched Nimona, watch it. Nimona is so good. No, 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 no. Nimona is very, very good. Alright. That's basically her clothing details done, it looks like. Bubbies. Bubbies being a problem. Yes, you are. Yes, you are being a problem. Oh, I forgot her tail. I still need to watch Dragon Prince. Let me see if I can't distract my cat a little bit real quick, guys. Bowser. Want your mouse? Want a mouse? Go get your mouse. Let's see how long that mouse does. Yeah, dude, watch Nimona for sure. It's so good. I can't recommend Nimona enough. Can we get through season 1 of the Animation Prince? Or the Dragon Prince? I hear good things about Dragon Prince. I hear it gets, like, pretty good. Nick watches it, and I know some other people who watch it. I just haven't gotten into watching it myself. Bowser, no! I'm gonna keep putting you down until you stop, buddy. So you could just make it easier on both of us. Ow, Bowser. Ow, Bowser. Boy, do not make me lock. Do not make me put you outside and close the door. Alright. Okay, you need to calm down. Alright, you need to calm down. Alright. He's been put in jail. 4 and 5 drop off pretty hard. I don't know anything about the upcoming like seasons after the first ones. Alright. Let's figure out what to do with this tail. And then I think I can move on to lines. Which, with everything's going that way. So her tail's probably like right here. Her shirt would go there, her tail's probably like there, so. You can tell I don't draw animal-esque characters very often. Cause like I just like forgot about an entire part of what animals typically have. have a cat. I should know these things. Got the save. Yeah, I've got to watch season 3 of Hilda. Like I said, I'm going to start watching it today. Somebody asked me about it a minute ago, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start watching it literally today. I was going to watch it with a friend of mine, but our schedules just aren't going to line up. And I don't want to put it off for that long. So I'm just not going to. Cool. All right, let's go on to lines. Let's merge all these. Well, let's not merge them. Let's throw them on a folder together. There we go. Boop. Sketch. And let's save. Whisper. Whip. There we go. How dare I? How dare I? Nick, we talked about this! Nick, we talked about this! Don't act like I'm betraying your trust. I want to try even thinner lines than I normally do. How many are you gonna watch? I mean, it's just gonna be before work and after I get done with here, so I have to wrap up by 6 as far as the stream goes. So at most like 2. And that's assuming the first hour isn't 40 minutes, which I assume the first episode is probably like 40 minutes. So my guess is I'll probably watch like 2, and then I have to leave for work even earlier than I normally do, just because tonight is the fair in town, and I have to dodge that traffic. I can't. I'm not trying to fight through the fair, man. I'm not strong enough. Murder Drones? No, but I know it's on that channel. And whenever I watched the Amazing Digital Circus, I did look at that channel to see what other projects they had. And it is one of those things where, like, I am going to try check it out at some point. I don't know if I like that brush when it's that small. What about Zero? How's Zero look at this size? Zero looks fine. Hemo Pen? No. G Pen, where are you at? Oh, you can always rely on G Pen. Let's move G Pen down there. Let me drag it up here. The last episode, 77. The first 2 are 24 and 29. The last episode, 77. Okay, Nick. By the end of the week, have you seen all of it? Have you seen all of it yet, Nick? Or have you not started it yet? Haven't started at all? Okay, Nick, by Friday, let's have watched every episode but the last one, and then me and you will watch the last episode together. Sound good? Have a good trip. I don't know when it starts, but have a good trip, bud. Sounds good? Excellent. I need to watch Gen V as well. I hear it's pretty good. Go a little thicker on the lines. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Yeah, that's that brush length I want. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like this brush thickness a lot. This feels good. Poor Whisper. She's always so tired. Her and Lanolin both are just like, they're so tired. If you don't think you're drawing them good enough, just make them look more tired. You'll probably get there. His eyes might be a little off. I'll have to fix those. Yeah. That sound in the song reminds me of the old trailer for oh, what was that game called? Death Stranding. The trailer for Death Stranding that had that one really good song in it. I can't remember what it was called. But that seems to be a theme today. I can't remember anything at the moment. That song is very good. Oh, Nick, as a heads up, this isn't the piece I'm planning on doing for the little thing that you're gonna do next month, but it is funny that we've now drawn Tangle and Whisper. Water? I don't have any water with me at the moment, but I'll drink my body armor. Which, if you guys haven't seen Nick's drawing of Tangle, my actual favorite character from the Sonic IDW comic, you should go check it out. Over on... What is your Twitter? Is your Twitter Nick Mundo? Actually, just look up Nick Paris on Instagram. That's probably the better one to use anyways. Oh, you didn't upload it yet? Okay, never mind. Never mind, it's a secret. It doesn't exist. That doesn't count? Well, sorry, Donut. It does. It's got coconut water in it. It's 10% coconut water. So 10% of what I drink counts. And that's good enough for me. I make the rules here. I'm God. I'm gonna say a very bad word. Well, you know. Say it in your own time. Sounds like a you problem. Saying bad words. Unlike me, I never have, I sweared. Not even a singular time, there's no proof of it. Realizing this is a little bit off. Bring it up there. Yeah, that'll do it. How dare you, Donut? Everyone knows that I'm a notoriously PG streamer. I never do a swear. Not even a one time. I demand that my chat be equally PG. Oh, nailed that line in one go. Look at that. Imagine if I had one of those like excessive swearing bots on. Immediately banned. There are bots for that, right? Like excessive swearing. I have to imagine there is. I know there are a lot of streamers who just like absolutely will not allow swearing. Maybe not a lot, but a handful. My armor's not like that angle. I straightened out too much. There we go. Having two line art layers to jump between and like working on them instead, like to do those kind of lines where you don't want to be destructive with it is like saving me right now. And their pockets have a little button on them. There we go. Donut, how's your Splatoon team been going? You picking up any new weapons since the new season came out? I still haven't touched the new season. Although I'll probably end up using the new in-parry dualies for a little while. Just because I want to use triple splashdown. Because even though it's not very good, splashdown has always been like my favorite special. It's not terrible, it's just not very good. Top 8, though. That's pretty good. Congrats on that, dude. Did they have that new... Was that before or after Splash Wall got introduced? Because I know a lot of tournaments have been having issues with Splash Wall as far as accessibility issues go. For understandable reasons. Nintendo really should have been on top of that. Day of? Oh, okay, so probably wasn't... Nobody was probably really messing around with it then. They were wanting to stick with comps they were more used to, probably. If I had to guess, I could be completely off base. Use some of the new kits? 'Twas fun? Alright. Do you have anybody on your team that has that light sensitivity issue with the new kits? The new special splash screen, I think is what it's called. Pretty sure it's called splash screen. None of us, but we agreed not to use it. Gotcha. It doesn't seem like anybody's gone too deep into using it in too many comps, so far as I've seen. But I do like what the competitive scene has done, where it's like, at least as far as Syndico goes, where it's like if anybody on the enemy team is light sensitive, they just the weapon is banned, or a kit with that special is banned. So I respect that decision. I do feel like if it was more broken or more relevant to the meta, I could see people trying to abuse it by saying, "Oh yeah, my person's got this sensitivity, whatever." But I don't think that's going to be the case. It doesn't seem like it's that relevant at the moment. Like, it's not going to be a thing that would make or break too many matches, you know? Although I'm sure at some point somebody might make a fuss over it and they'll have to deal with it then, but when don't people have to deal with a fuss when it comes to competitive stuff? Every now and again, stuff like that just pops up. I'm not that into the competitive scene, though, so I don't know what the deal would happen to be at the end of the day for them. Screen is the biggest issue we've ever had. Yeah. It's the first time there's been a serious discussion of bans. Yeah. I know both Squid School and Kara have talked about it in their videos, or Chara. But Chara literally said, you know, I could talk about it, but just go watch Squid School's video on it. Which, I mean, they already did all the work, so why not? Wrong brush. Yeah, for real. I actually need to watch Squid School's video on it. I watched the very beginning of it just to hear the details of what they were talking about, and then I had to go back to work, so I didn't get to really watch all of it. But I imagine it covers all the bases. Jem is pretty good about being thorough, so I wouldn't be surprised. Come on, Cody. You can't start being sketchy just because you're on the hands. Dedicate some lines. There you go. That's kind of why I have trouble watching his videos for like learning how to be better at Splatoon, because he's so thorough that I'm like, oh god, I need a nap after watching this. It's like I've absorbed so much information. I'm like, I need a nap. No hate, it's just my brain. Are using the same layer? They are. Oh, that's a little annoying. Oh well, just gotta be a little picky about my erasing. Don't gotta be picky there. There we go. Am I missing any details yet on the line art? Not really. Okay. The mouth, I guess. Let's see if there's another mouth I want to use, because I'm not super happy about that mouth shape, but let me see how some other... I want to put that line in there right there. Just to show the angle of the head a little bit better. I don't know what I was thinking with that line. There we go. All right. Let's see. Does anybody have any images of like various mouth shapes? Maybe some like behind the scenes, some design work, character sheet stuff. No. Oh, it's so hard to look at. What's that? Who's... Oh... No. Stop drawing Tangle or Whisper happy. She's supposed to be miserable. Tangle's the happy one. Works. There we go. D, there's a mouse shape. I mean, yeah, you're basically right. What did I do? Oh, I hit save. And there we go. There we go. Let's just, while we're here. Yep. Is that? Yeah, there's a little smudge on my screen. Okay. All right. There we go. Missed the hair. No, got all the hair. Ears, got those. Stuff hidden behind that's gone. Okay, cool. I think we're doing all right. Although I think I need to do something like this. Does her jacket have like a split in the back? Her poncho thing? No, her poncho goes all the way across. Okay. So I could just do like that and then that. There we go. That'll cover that, no problem. Just to show the underside of that poncho. Cool. It's 5:20. Oh, we're making pretty good time. I'm about to get the flats in here. Oh, I gotta draw on the boot detail, don't I? Oh, I basically already did. The boots aren't that detailed. Okay, we're good. Her pants don't have any detail. No. Wow, that made my eyes hurt. No, her pants don't have any detail. Okay. No, like, seams or anything I gotta pay attention to? Excellent. Go get the tail while we're over here. There we go. There we go. Let's get more shape to it. I haven't even thought about what kind of lighting I want to do on this yet. Mainly because whenever I start playing out the lighting, I'm going to do a secondary pass of line art, I think, to really try and sell some of it. That was something I was messing around with for a while. Is it just weird? Do Sonic characters more and more look like Sona's? They've definitely gotten more complex over time, for sure. Like, Sonic characters today, especially in IDW Sonic, like, a lot of them are pretty complex as far as their designs go. It's funny, I can't remember which issue it's in. I think it might be the first issue Whisper's in. But at the end of like a bunch of the Sonic, at the end of every issue of the Sonic comic, they have a little thing where they talk about like design notes for new characters or like fan art they've received from different people, usually, you know, younger kids who literally mail in their art. So, you know, yeah, of course. That kind of stuff. But they'll usually have a segment if they have a new character where they like show off some of the design work for that new character. And there's a part in that where they have like the Sonic Forces character creator open. And that was how they kind of came up with like a rough idea for what they wanted to do with Whisper. I don't know if they did the same. I don't remember seeing the same thing for the other new characters, but definitely for Whisper, I remember seeing it for her. And I just remember seeing that thinking, that's so funny. I should play Sonic Forces at some point. I know it's not very good, but I have a soft spot in my heart for the 3D Sonics. Specifically like the Generations style. I think Generations is like one of the better 3D Sonic games. And I know that's not like a hot take. But I also want to play Colors. I want to play a bunch of the Sonic games I haven't played. Tell you what though, I still can't get behind 2D Sonic. I just don't think Sonic and 2D mix as well. And I know that's like heresy for some people, but I just don't like 2D Sonic. I've tried for so long. I played all the way through Sonic Mania, and I was like, yeah, Sonic Mania is good, but like it still irritates me. I love Sonic Advance 2 on the Game Boy, though. I played that a lot. But again, that's probably like nostalgia more than like any kind of critical thinking. Sonic 1, 2, and 3 are the best Sonics. Yeah, but Cam, you're like old. Get his ass. Get his ass. Old. Old. Isn't that a Sonic, or not Sonic, what's the, SpongeBob? The problem with all Sonic games, though, is they emphasize speed over proper platforming. Yeah, but like, that's what Sonic is Sonic is speed. Oh, you don't want this fire, Cody? Alright, I surrender. You're probably right. I probably don't. I won't push it any further. But, no, it's just like, the 3D games, I think, grab that speed better, and that's what I want from Sonic. I want to go fast. Call me Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. Banger art so far? I'm really happy with it. This is coming out a lot better than I was gonna give myself any credit that it was going to. Oh god, I rotated it slightly. There we go. I'm actually really happy with how this line art's coming out. I might just have to deal with not liking this other shoe as much, though. I don't know, something about it's still irking me, but I can't figure it out, and I don't want to spend that much more time on it. I think I just need to accept that that's something I'm going to have to focus on learning. Do a couple of shoe studies over the next few days. Just be at work, scratching away in my sketchbook. Somebody comes by. I just have a bunch of Sonic shoe references on my phone while I'm drawing, and someone's like, "It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like." Okay, Cody, yeah, sure. No. It's like, you know, this guy was just drawing cartoon feet all day. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. They were shoes. Like that would happen. I don't talk. Everybody at work knows not to talk to me. And I don't talk to anybody at work. There's like 2 people at work I talk to. It's like 2 tolerable people that I talk to at work, and that's it. Whenever I had to listen to an uncomfortable number of people complaining that they didn't get to go to the January 6th riot, that's whenever I was like, oh, hey. I mean, I already knew what type of people they were, but, like, especially after that, I was like, yeah, I don't need to associate with any of these people. There we go. Well, let's maybe get her other leg in there, shall we? Wow. Wow. That's looking pretty good. That's looking not bad. All right. Yes, he's doing it. He's doing that art thing. Yes. I'm actually extremely pleased with that. All right, let's merge these down so the line art's all in one layer. If we've learned anything, these people have the biggest skeletons. Yeah, God, yes. I'm really happy with that. All right, new layer. Drop below that. Mask. Always make a mask for your flats. And the easy way to make a mask for your flats is to go to your line art, if you have clean line art anyways, is to go to your line art layer. Find all the gaps. Once you find all the gaps, you're gonna go to Selection, Expand, expand it by 1 pixel. Then you're gonna invert. And then after you invert, you can see if you zoom in, your little dancing ants are all up inside your lines here. That's what you want. Because now you're going to go to your mask layer. You're going to pick a color. Doesn't matter which one. I'm going to pick slightly darker gray and hit BAM. Boom! Look at that. Now it's going to be so easy to color. Oh my God. Now let's copy this from here and paste it here. Because now we're going to color. Far. That's like the oldest trick in the book, and I'm still just so happy that I learned it. It's like a zero. It's like a day zero how to do digital painting, and to this day, it's still one of the best tricks in the book. We'll call this one short fur. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to separate all the colors. All the colors are going to be the same layer. I'm going to try doing a simplified layer method. Because I did it last time and I was actually really happy with it. It's a little bit more work, but I'm going to do it again. Where's that Milla pen I was on earlier? Here we go. Not the right color. That looks a little off. Oh yeah, I'm in that pixel wiggle zone because of how low quality this image is. There we go. That'll work. This Sonic remix has the Stranger Things intro baked into it. Or at least the bass line from it. Alright, is that the only parts that are... No, the ears. The inside of the ears. Oh wait, no, I made a keyboard shortcut for this, or I saw a keyboard shortcut for this. What is it? Shift-Alt, I think? Yeah, Shift Alt. There you go. So I don't have to select that tool over and over again. And let's experiment here. Yeah, because the selection's already there. Nice. Alright. Pretty sure it's just pure white, but... it dances around. I'll make it pure white, though. sometimes coloring like this can be a little relaxing. You know, spend all that time doing like really precise line art. Let's just relax by coloring inside the lines. Back like we did when we were little kiddos, you know? Whenever coloring inside of the lines was like the pinnacle of being a talented illustrator. It's like, yeah, Mom, yeah, Dad, I could be an artist. Look at me. I could draw inside of a line. I can fill it in really good. I have such precision, such control. Put it up in the fridge, please. What's that? Little Leonardo DiCaprio over here. Your parents know nothing about art. Little Leonardo DiCaprio over here, eh? Yeah, I'm good at art. Just like Leonardo DiCaprio. Famous artist. That's definitely him. Not wrong at all. Get them pearly whites. Man, could this Whisper of the Wolf have like one thing of her eye color? Actually, her little eye mask here is a little beigey, isn't it? Because it looks more like this. Oh god. This is great. Yeah, it's the same color as her mask, so it does need to be a bit more beigey. Oh god. Got a little bit of bleed there. Let's clean that up. Oop. Yeah, that looks better. I do think her eyes are just whites. I don't think her eyes have any color in them. Let me double check. Yeah, her eyes just have... Yeah, now that I'm seeing her eyes open, yeah, okay, yeah. She does have white. Her eyes are pure white, where her mask... That's why her mask needs to be a slightly beige color. So you can see where her eyes separate a bit. There we go. Is that the lawnmower? Why are they starting the lawnmower? Oh no, that's a helicopter. No, it isn't. Why are they... I have to ask her later why they got the lawnmower out. Oh, my family's using the lawnmower and I don't know why. They don't need to mow the lawn. It's also so dark outside. 540? Okay, yeah, let's knock out this line art. Let's knock out this color. And then next time I have time, I'll work on something else for this. Maybe I'll look for some like cool lighting reference, and I'll do like a really like a cool lighting scenario to put her in. Let's just go ahead and... There we go. Just don't have to worry about coloring outside the lines here. So I need to work on is light. That's something I need to work on is lighting that isn't 3/4 top down. Yeah, that's something that like with everything that I'm doing now, I'm trying to find like I'm just trying to do more interesting things, you know? Like I'm not trying to do the same pose all the time. I'm not trying to do the same whatever all the time. I'm trying to mix things up. That's why whenever I sketched this out and I was really happy with the pose and everything, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this whole thing, I think. And I've been pretty happy with the turnout so far. Which is not something I could always say. Like, should I draw on her vials that she keeps inside of her jacket? Her wisp? Yeah. The wisp are kind of important to her. Like, they're kind of, like, really important to her character. I'll have to bring the glove layer back up so I can see where the separation in the gloves are. But for now, I can just do this. Actually, let's do this. I think this will work. Yeah, there we go. Way faster than what I was going to end up doing. Gonna wrap up these flats and then go make some chicken sandwiches before work. With some tater tots. Alright, do your autosave. Thank you. What color are her armbands are the same color? Okay, good. That's something I'm gonna have to fix real quick. That little spot there. Is that everything? Yeah. And then we'll just go in here real quick and we'll brace out that little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, her pants are light gray. Well, let's get her boots and her knees are all the same color, dark gray. So let's get that. The toe tips are dark gray. The toes of her boots are dark gray. That's fine, because I gotta color those anyways. All right. Let's see. Her eyeshadow is the same gray as her mask and her accents. Okay, good. Wait, are her boots slightly... Her boots are slightly different gray from her pants. Alright, is her eyeshadow the same color as her boots, or is her eyeshadow the same color as her... Her eyeshadow is the same color as her boots, it looks like. Which makes sense, there's more contrast there. Also, before I change colors, let's go back here. Grab that. Because her headband here is the same color as that. Oop, there we go. Now that I've seen this, this is going to irritate me if I don't fix it. So let's just... Oop, there we go. Was it all of 2 pixels? Yes. Did it irritate me? Yes. God bless. Alright, let's grab boots. Looks like her pants are the same color as her undergloves. Okay, gotcha. You know, the overfill. Yep, can't have that. Okay. Why does this remind me so much of Traverse Town from Kingdom Hearts 1? Like, I know it clearly isn't, but it just reminds me so much of Traverse Town. There we go. We're getting there. Alright. I guess I can go ahead and color in her eyeshadow too here. This I need to use my other pen for. Because it needs to be pretty precise. That was the Dr. Eggman Chow Yosh. When he's petting the chows, he goes, Yosh. This is a Chow Garden remix, so that makes sense. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alright, are her buttons silver or white? Her buttons are, they look like they're white. Oh god. I think they make more sense to be a little beigey like the rest of her accents. Her eyes need to be her eyes and teeth are really the only things that should be probably completely white. Oh, no. Saw it. There we go. Alright, we need the lighter gray. Don't worry, buddy. I still think Sega's thrown away money by having not made, like, Chow Garden, like, mobile phone game. You know? Like, if they just made it like Chow Garden with some, like, really basic and not too horribly predatory microtransactions, that Sega would be in the bank right now with that game. Getting this to where it'll fill just right is going to be a bit annoying. But we will get there. That should do it? Nope. Oh, because this isn't connected here. Oh. Whoops. Had the wrong color selected. Now, why didn't you do that so cleanly? That was weird. Like there's it's like there's suddenly a bunch of aliasing. Whatever, it's fine. Just clean it up real quick with a little bit of tracey trace. Oh, it's because I'm on G-Pen. That makes more sense. Why it wasn't so perfect. That's fine. We'll just fix it manually. Whoop. That whole finger's gonna be like that, and then that one's gonna do that. Put that in like that. Oh, didn't do it either. All right, it's 57. Let me make myself a reminder for next time. Draw canisters, color, eyes. Cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and just find her eye color real quick and I'll drop it in. I forget what color eyes she has. Are they just blue eyes? I bet they're blue eyes. They are blue eyes. They're the same blue as her mask. Oh, God. There's like only 2 things left in the flats that I'm not gonna finish, then I might as well just just take the time, be a little bit late to finish up, and just knock these out real quick. Let's see. And then we'll go with a really deep red for the inside. Let's go even deeper and a little orangey. There we go, for the inside of the mouth. Still some of the teeth that aren't quite fully whitened. There we go. And then go with a desaturated, a little bit more saturated. A little bit hotter, a little more desaturated. There we go. The tongue. Draw canisters. Save. All right. Pretty solid. Pretty quick first round. She looks so disgusted. I mean, yeah. It's kind of her vibe a lot of the times. I could probably make this eye a little bit bigger. I'll probably have to do that. I'll have to adjust a few things. That eye could be a little bit bigger. This cheek needs to come in a little bit, but for the most part, yeah. Pretty good for a first pass. Pretty good for 1 day of work. You already saved? Okay, cool. All right. Well, it's 6:01. I got time to go eat food and relax for a bit. I don't know when I'll work on this again. It just depends on the way my life goes. We'll see. But thanks for coming by, everybody. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time.